It's the NFL on sports, and we're getting set for an NFC North matchup as we join you from Ford Field.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays and not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
First down at the 20. And Davis has got it on the handoff. And with that, let's look at the Lions lineup on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Packers defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today.
Third down now. The Lions get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first.
Got drilled as he throws it.
The Lions had a 4th down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away.
He's got a chance to return this one.
They'll mark him at the 40. And a run back of about 9.
Press coverage all the way.
The Packers will take the snap from the 40. Heaving it down the field. Makes the catch in open space. In the red zone.
First down here after the completion.
To the ground.
Searching for space to the right. He steps out.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
And Rodgers will hand it off.
They tackle him for a loss.
The Packers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Devontae Freeman with the reception.
Freeman's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal. And here's the toss. Powers
fires his way across. Touchdown.
And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Davis going to test the coverage here. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Lions offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 20.
The defense gets the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Stafford's back in shotgun for has the reception all alone. That's his first reception today.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play. The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Niall Davis with the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And they get the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Lions will take the snap from the 25.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough first down situation.
This is 3rd down. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
The Lions really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch.
The Packers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers have it at the 29. Rodgers going to take off with it. Dobson has the catch. with that, let's look at the Packers offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. The Packers snap it at the 31. Wide to the left. Freeman's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Packers have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. Third and short. Freeman's got it on the toss. Has 12 on this play.
Freeman's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down and 10. The pass is thrown away.
And with that, let's look at the Lions defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways.
2nd down and 10.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch. The Lions call a timeout, and we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers lining up in the pistol. The Packers take it from the 33. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Adams really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
That's a gain of 7. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17.
Freeman's the receiver on the screen.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. Now looking at 3rd down.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Adams got it. First down.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Looking to go up top again on first down.
Cleaner's tackled down at the 15.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Second down and 5.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Freeman's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Lions official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you. In addition, it's hard to pinpoint when he could return from this injury, but this will most likely keep him out of the lineup for a couple weeks, guys.
And pick up about 4.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This will be the 11th play of the drive.
The Lions lined up in the nickel.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
First and goal from the 9.
Locked in on the Packer in for the score.
Adams has caught his first touchdown of the season.
The Packers for the extra point. He made it. The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
Davis going to test the coverage this time. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Lions didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy. How about that play by the quarterback? Gets outside the pocket, keeps his eyes on the wide receivers deep, and throws a beautiful pass for the completion.
First down here.
The Lions come to the line with a bunch set. Stafford in shotgun formation.
Taking off.
Ebron's met at the 16.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
All set up now at the 16.
First down at the 16. Throws the pass. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Here we are at just about the midway point of the second quarter, and with that touchdown, suddenly the gap between these teams isn't that big.
Boy, it changed in a matter of seconds, didn't it? And now, can the defense take advantage of this momentum shift and be excited, go out there and make some plays and help this team maybe get in the lead before halftime?
Charging ahead. Wilson's there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 18.
The Packers back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Will go ground. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. Gain of only a yard that time.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. Handoff out of the eye.
They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Quarters formation here for the defense. From the gun, Rodgers. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Freeman's tackled down at the 32. The Packers are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Rodgers been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Ezekiel Ansah takes down the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Packers take it from the 23. Looking across the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Playing press coverage to the outside. 3rd and 5. Freeman's got it. Screen. Here's the punt by Mastay. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. And so now they'll call on Mastay to punt the football away. Looking for a lane on the return. Gains 14.
The Lions getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
Stafford's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Over to Ebron. Ebron's tackled down at the 38. 3rd catch today so far. The Packers will come out in the dime. 1st down at the 38. Long ball to Calvin Johnson. Makes the catch. Touchdown. And in the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The 18-yard line.
The Packers bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
The Lions out now in a 4-6 formation. Rodgers from the shotgun. And a flag comes out. And Cobb is stopped there. The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Packers will come to the line. 2nd quarter, tie game. Scores 14-14.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Looking at every option. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The Packers lined up, bunch formation. Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Devontae Adams makes the catch.
Adams tackled right at the 42. The Packers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the gun, Rodgers.
Aaron Dobson is the target and makes the catch.
That's another reception. Give him 2.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Coming to the line at the 46.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Drop back, shotgun formation. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Not too often you see that in the NFL, a throw that bad. The receiver had no chance of making that catch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals.
Kobe Fleener comes up with the grab.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
So right into the hurry-up offense they go, into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The Packers with no timeouts left. This will be a 54-yard field goal attempt. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half. Ford Field is the site of today's game. Jim Nance once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. There's a flag right there. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
Press coverage all the way. The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. Aaron Rodgers way down the field, and it's batted down.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
2nd and 10. Knocked down as he fires it.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Rodgers got it in the gun. Falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. Tim Mastay now called on to punt. Going to try his luck here. Moore's there to take it down. And a run back of about 12. The Lions really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Lions come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Johnson's got it, and a first.
Lions just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Stafford's completed his last 6 passes.
Snapping the football from the 28.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense. The Lions take it from the 28. Got hit on release. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Bush has got the catch and the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Stafford's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Nice job that time by the receiver on the post route. He's open, but the quarterback throws it too far and misses it.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
Second down and 10.
He's got the catch. He'll pick up 7 this time. That's his first reception today.
The Lions were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Stafford's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Stafford from the gun. And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
That time the defense was ready. 3rd and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a 4th down situation.
The kick is good.
Well, we're getting into the critical part of the game, and the teams are back on level ground after the field goal here in the 3rd quarter.
Anytime you get in the second half, and especially a situation like this where the game is tied, you are now thinking about the clock, how to manage your football team, and find a way to win this game. Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team. Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
First down at the 47.
Freeman's going to secure the handoff.
Brought down at the 32.
The Lions will use a timeout here early in the second half.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
Sends it to Lacy.
The Packers get a first down.
Rodgers is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you could do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
It's now second down.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol.
The give. He runs with it right up the gut. Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
3rd and 4. Rodgers going to take off with it. Barely takes down the quarterback.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now. Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
Davis is going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Davis lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Mike Williams has the grab. Williams tackled down at the 43.
Lions look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down here after the completion.
And Davis is ready to run off the screen.
He's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
The Lions have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Stafford's been efficient, he's been finding his targets, and he's getting it done.
He is showing why he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. When you take his talent and you put along with it great decisions, you get something special on the field. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver.
Intercepted!
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. The Packers snap it at the 31.
Rodgers gonna scramble. He's taken down at the 35.
The Packers are in front thanks to their quarterback.
Rodgers had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Packers will take the snap from the 35. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you could find.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Packers snap it at the 31. And Freeman has the catch. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. Here's the punt by Mastay. Richardson's taken down at the 33.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Lions have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. Handoff made. Moore's in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd down on the way.
Davis in the backfield, single back set.
Keeps it on the play fake. Davis with the reception.
The Lions believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Lions take it from the 43.
Davis tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
The Lions did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Toss to the outside. On the way, third down. Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. Stafford's going to take it from the gun. And Williams has got the catch and the first.
Lions, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Stafford's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Davis is going to take the handoff now.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Davis is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
Davis got it on the screen. Almost intercepted.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
The Lions just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Now 1st and 10.
And Davis is handed the football.
Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Houston's the one who brings them to the ground. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Stafford in shotgun formation.
To Williams. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. That just may be the touchdown that seals the deal for them in this game.
It put them in a wonderful position, no doubt about it. But, you know, Jim, the thing about the NFL today, there are so many unbelievable offensive players, you can never rest on the defensive side.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Packers offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
First down, pressure on every snap now. First down at the 20. Rodgers going to take off with it. second down late in the fourth quarter. Second and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There is no decision to make in a situation like this. Under 2 minutes, the clock is running. You take a quarterback sack. Look how long it's taken them to get back in formation and try to run the next play.
The Packers have to be hoping this doesn't turn out like last week's game. Tough luck losers a week ago and trailing in another tight one right now, Phil.
We're going to find out if they learned anything from last week's tight loss. And, Jim, when you get in situations like this, it's about making that one play that gives your team a good chance to win.
And intercepted. And that's a touchdown late in this one. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Extra point was good. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Packers official. Aaron Rodgers' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Williams is there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 24. The Packers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you've got to be smart, you've got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And it's incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Lions come out in a dime package.
Second down and 10. Launches it down the field. Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
Ezekiel Ansah with the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Things are clicking right now, and this team has to feel invincible without a loss on the year.
Oh, you know they do. Just to come into this game, today's game, the other team wants to put that first loss on them so bad, not able to do it because they got outplayed. That's why the team is undefeated.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.